This is Sexy Funny Raw, where we talk all about the world of sex, from dating and relationships to the adult industry itself, answering all the questions you weren't even brave enough to ask Google. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sexy Funny Raw. I'm your host, Sylvia Sage, and joined in studio with me once again is my very good friend, Susie Sitcom, fellow comedian. Say hello to the people.
Hi, people.
So this episode is going to be very different from anything else we've ever done because normally I'm always the one asking the questions.
Oh.
But Susie and I were talking the other night for about an hour. We kind of talked about everything, but you had some real questions for me. And that's kind of where we were like, well, let me have you on the show. And you asked me anything you want to ask me, whether it's related to dating or porn or sex, whatever it is, bring on the questions. And I would love to answer them for you.
Ooh, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for having me. Okay.
Of course.
So, new year,
Yeah,
new me. That's the whole thing.
of course.
So I would like your advice on. Well, since you asked me, I can ask any questions. So let's start with one question. I do want your advice on how to. I consider you do porn.
Yeah.
So you are the sexy expert.
Okay. I like
So
that.
I would
I'll
like,
take it.
as a civilian, to want to know, like, how can I make myself sexy? I'm starting to date. I'm divorced. A lot of single moms out there. A lot of just women who are dating and single. And you're compared to, the standard is to you. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know how do I start?
Confidence.
Okay.
Confidence is key. So whatever is going to make you feel confident, whether that's buying yourself a new outfit, like getting your hair done or your makeup done or whatever it is. It doesn't even have to be, a physical attribute, but whatever is going to be making you happy. Like you said in the last episode, you like going to concerts and stuff like that.
do.
If that's your happy place, then that's what you want to do because you want to radiate so much confidence. When you walk into a room, people are going to go, who is that? That's what you want because that's what's going to like draw people into you. So it's your happiness. Once you find your happiness, that is the sexiest thing you can offer to other people is you being a happy human,
Yeah, but it's hard. Okay, I do think that confidence is really sexy. You're very confident, so it is very sexy.
Yeah.
I feel confident when I'm doing stand-up, when I'm on stage.
Yeah.
But when I'm dating, something happens. Like, it's different. Like, I feel like because I'm being judged not so much of what's coming out of my mouth or who I am. It's more of my appearance and physical. And, I mean, I don't have as much time to work out as I did.
Yeah.
I really love eating. I'm like a foodie.
Oh, Sam, I'm a pothead. I love food.
You do? How do you
Oh
keep
my
that body?
God.
Do you eat? You eat?
Oh, I eat all the time. I was at the New Year's Eve party the other night and there was a box of donuts that nobody had even touched. And I was like, is there a reason nobody's eating these donuts? And they're like, no, you can. And I ate like 4 donuts in one setting. And then finally other people were like, oh, we can eat those donuts. And I'm like, yeah, I just started the donut party for everybody. But it was like, I love sweets. I love treats. I love anything like chocolate is my like ice cream. And I'm pretty sure I'm lactose intolerant.
Okay.
But
So that's crazy.
give myself the runs every morning out of pure enjoyment for chocolate.
That's not very sexy, but it is raw.
It's the truth.
Very raw.
But I mean,
So that's great. Like, you eat.
oh, so much do I eat. But I'm a workout fanatic also.
Okay,
So,
but that's okay.
yeah.
So I haven't worked out as much as I used to because when
And
I
I've
was
got a lot more free time. Remember that.
without kids.
Yeah.
My commute was brutal. So I was doing a 2.5 hour commute. Morning and night, twice a day.
You're a saint.
For school.
I can't even imagine.
I can't.
And you haven't killed anybody on the highway. It's so impressive.
Well, you know what? That's why I decided to slow down. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not getting anywhere fast.
Yeah.
I got a ton of books on tape.
Oh, yeah.
And
Smart.
I'm just like, fuck it. I'm going to do a book on tape every week and just like chill out. Like I'm just changing my nights. I'm not letting the traffic control me because it's nothing I can do, you know? So I'm going to change my attitude towards it.
Yeah. That's what you got to do
enjoy
is
the
change
ride.
your attitude towards yourself.
Oh, it's so hard.
Because you can't keep going into a date going, oh, they're judging me. You just have to go into a date going, I'm going to tell them who I am, and they can choose to accept it or they can choose to walk away. Because when you find the person, at least I'm a true romantic. I've been single for 16 years, but I'm a true romantic.
Okay.
But I truly think that person, when you find them, is going to be like, I love all the things about you. Because that's your person.
Yeah.
You know?
But you're so good. I love all the things about you. You know what I mean? Like, you're so nice and fun and confident and beautiful. Like, I don't understand these men nowadays. Like, what are they looking for?
Oh, I don't think they know what they're looking for at this point.
Yeah.
So it's not you, girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know? I just think you need to change how you view you and then go out from there. Because you are hot. You are sexy. You walked up in this all black outfit and these leather pants on and your titties hanging out. I've been staring at them this whole time. So
I did this for you.
And I think also you have to remember that you are not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but you are definitely going to be a lot of people's cup of tea. You know, like for every 100 positive comments I get those 5 assholes that are telling me, you know, that my fingers are too long and wrinkly or that, you don't even know some of the mean, ridiculous things people say. But it's just like for every one of those bad comments, there's 100 great ones. And you just have to realize that you're not for everybody and you're not supposed to be for everybody. You know?
Yeah. Okay. That's good advice. Because I do think about that a lot with comedy.
Yeah.
You know, I think about that 25% rule. I don't know if you've ever heard that. So 25% of the people in the world will like you. 25% of the people will never like you, no matter what you do. 25% of the people will like you, but they can be swayed to change their mind and not like you. And 25% who don't like you can be swayed to like you.
Interesting. I've never heard that.
Yeah, but 25%, forget it. There's nothing you can do. You can please them.
That's exactly right.
And that's my mom and my brother. Okay, so
there's
your percentage is real close. Yeah.
My percentage of 25 is a little bit higher.
Yeah.
So no, so this is nice. I think I guess, is there something that you must do, like when you go on set and you're there, it's like something like a ritual
to
or something?
feel sexy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do to make yourself sexy?
Well, for me, it's everything. I mean, I love a spray tan. That's my number one secret.
Okay. But that's big. I mean, it's all over, right?
Yeah.
Okay, everything.
And having the sexy lingerie and wearing heels. And for me, it is getting my hair and makeup done and being in a sexy outfit. You know, it just feels nice to have something expensive and sexy on. And shave everywhere. I like to be, hair free from everywhere. And hair free very much makes me feel sexy. I don't know what it is, but for some reason my vagina knows when it's been shaved and it's extra horny. It's like, it's swear to God. My vagina just it's like, oh, did we shave? Do you need me to be wet? I could be wet all day. We'll just be wet and waiting for anything to enter because it's shaved. And I'm like, it makes no sense, but shaving. It's the hottest thing that I can do for myself. Legs, vagina, butthole, take it all out. Yeah.
Okay, the butthole thing. Okay,
Yeah.
So this is, okay. I talk about this a lot on stage. I'm Gen X.
Yeah.
Dude.
You've never tried anal?
No, eating ass was only for prisoners when I grew up, okay?
So not eating ass.
Anal,
have you done anal?
No.
Okay.
No.
Nothing to do with the bum.
No. Exit only. And okay.
You're
exit
missing
only.
out. Let me tell you right now, you're missing out.
I grew up in the Midwest. I ate a lot of dairy. I mean, the butt is not a good.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? I grew up in a household where you didn't even talk about going to the bathroom. You know what I mean?
Oh, what?
So I didn't know. My mom never farted. You know what I mean? I grew up with brothers, and my dad was a jock, and you know what I mean?
Both have the same
I'm sure she farted, but I'm saying she didn't fart. We didn't know. Oh,
we didn't go, oh,
no,
I farted.
they were parents from the 50s, right? So my dad always wore a suit, and if he wasn't in a suit, he's in a tracksuit. They were perfect. They didn't wear jeans.
Wow.
My mom was always makeup. She always had makeup on. She always had heels on. She's dressed.
Wow.
So fancy.
Yeah.
Even growing up, when I did find porn in the house too, going through, probably looking for money. I saw porn, Playboy magazines and stuff. And my mom was a nurse. And my dad said that it was just nursing magazines.
Even though your mom was a nurse, she didn't do like the sex talks and stuff
No,
like
so
that?
because she was a nurse, they could just lie to me and say they were nurses. Like that's why the bodies were these are nursing magazines. And so I was like, oh, the nurses are so pretty. And my dad's like, oh yeah, like your mom. Like, oh, when I grow up, I want to be a nurse. And they're like, no, I'm never gonna be a nurse because it was like Playboy, right? That was under their thing.
Oh man,
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like I can't even fathom a life where you didn't know your mom farted. Like that is just mind blowing to me.
No, and so like I only went to the bathroom once a week. I mean, I peed every day, but I didn't poop. You know what I mean? So I because I had all that dairy in Chicago eating, deep dish pizza. And
Oh my God.
could you imagine? So by the time I'd go to the, I was like in so much pain.
Yeah.
And so when I went to high school, I had to go see a proctologist, because I was like, oh my God, something's wrong. Like it was so like, I was so impacted. And so that's how I lost my butt virginity.
Oh my God. That is hilarious.
I think I may be in love. We're still in love. I don't know if you remember me, doctor. That was my first anal encounter.
That was a great day for me. I really loved it. Thank you so much for introducing me.
Yeah, But that was it. Yeah.
I will say the anal eating is a new thing, and I don't mind having my butthole eaten, but I don't love eating a man's asshole unless like I've watched him walk out of a shower.
Come on, it's funny.
Like
I don't mind having my butthole eaten.
it's kind of nice.
It's like something from The Simpsons. I don't know what.
It's kind of nice. The little lick, it feels good. But I can't trust a lot of men because I just don't trust their cleanliness.
Yeah, dude.
And
Men are
like,
so dirty.
they really are.
Right? And they're hairy and they're dirty. Right. You have to see them coming out of the shower.
I need to see you wash out. Like I need to see the soap go into the crevices.
Yeah.
I need to actually see a baby wipe be on the thing into your finger and go into the ass. Because if I'm putting my tongue in there, I need to know that every section has been wiped clean. Like I do it for you. I need you to do it for me.
I love it that you can talk about this so seriously because you do this.
Yes.
And I'm such a child. I'm like, butthole.
But I love it. Anal sex is like a mind-opening experience.
Really? And a butt-opening experience.
That too. But I will say my porn has allowed me so much. I was doing anal in my regular life prior to porn.
Yeah.
So it, it's something I did, but porn gave me the opportunity to do DPs, double penetration. Yeah.
Oh, what? Double penetration. Okay.
So double penetration is one in your vagina and one in your butthole.
Okay. So how does that even? Okay. See, sorry. You guys are probably like, how did you make it to this show?
Usually a man is laying down and then you will come on him like in a riding position. But so I would come down on top of him like chest to chest.
Okay, like that.
And then another guy would come in from behind and go into your ass.
Okay. That sounds kind of hot.
It's so hot. And I'm telling you right now, the experience of having both of your holes filled is like
Really?
like I couldn't even.
Do you come right away?
I mean, you just keep coming. Like the whole time, you're just in a constant state of orgasm. Like, truly, I was so excited to be there. Like, I forgot we were making a movie because I was just like
The first time?
yeah.
But every time?
A thing about porn is you always have to know where the camera is. It's a huge thing they tell you is like pay attention to the camera. Always know where it is. Keep your face and your butthole like to the camera. Like you always need to be towards camera. But I was so like just in a like I was just like googly eyed, just like couldn't even like make anything make sense. I was like, what are we doing? And the director's like, cut. I was like, oh, sorry. Well, oh yeah. What do you need me to do? Like it was just overwhelming. It's just so many senses are going off all at once.
So
What's
I'd like
the
to try
beginner?
that.
Yeah.
I'd like to
What's
try
the
that.
beginner
Yeah.
of that?
The beginner move?
Yeah.
Of people who like the penetration but not the aim, like
So
not the pain.
toys. I would start with toys. Like if you were gonna put like maybe a butt plug in, and then
What is that? What's a butt plug?
a butt plug is just like it's
It's like
So-
a plastic toy, right?
plastic, metal, glass. They come in all sorts of different things, but they basically have like a clip on the end. So don't ever stick anything in your butt that doesn't have something on the end from stopping it from going in, because your butt automatically will just suck things right up. Yeah. And you won't be able to get it out. You'll have to go to a doctor to have it removed.
My God.
So never put anything in your butt that doesn't have something on the end to stop it. always that. Just know that.
Something on to stop it, like for me to be able to pull it out, or somebody to be able to pull it out.
On a plug, they'll always have like a round thing at the very end, like after the insertion point, because it kind of just stops it from going in.
Okay, big enough to like a plug for the drain, like a sink drain. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But the nice thing about a plug is you can leave it in all day. You know, you can just like walk around with it if you want. A lot of porn stars use them for stretching, but it is also nice to be used in the sex instance if you're going to be having regular intercourse vaginally with your partner, and then you put a butt plug in. That will kind of give you a similar experience because it's just opening up the holes. But there is something to be said about the actual act of like insertion and exiting when you're also doing the DP. But yeah, I would definitely start with a small toy back there.
And DP stands for double penetration.
Double penetration.
Not director, producer. In this case.
Yeah.
Or unless you're a hot director or producer, which I know a hot director producer. I asked a guy out and he's totally out of my league and so hot. And he was like,
Not out of your league. We've got to change the way you think about yourself. That is my mission in life at this point. Okay. But keep going.
He said no.
Okay.
He said no. And
that's fine. People are allowed to say
what
no.
if it was my Make-A-Wish request?
That's awesome.
He said maybe. He said, okay, well, then maybe.
I've got a week left.
Yeah, it's my I'm sorry, it's my Make-A-Wish request. It's like, come on, if I'm dying, I look a lot better, don't I?
We're going to get you a DP for your Make-A-Wish, don't you?
Yeah, I'd like a DP.
DP from a DP.
A DP from a DP.
And I will say the one thing about porn that does make it nice for trying stuff like that is I was trying it for the first time with professionals who have done this before. They very much know how to like get in with the angles and stuff like that. It wouldn't probably be nearly as easy in a real life situation.
Yeah, just, hey, dudes, come on.
Yeah, also getting two straight men to be in that scenario. A
Yeah.
lot of dudes have trouble with being in a room with another cock.
Yeah.
You know?
Balls
So-
touch another ball.
Even though in a
Yes.
business meeting,
So
they're
you're
with
definitely
other
touching
cocks.
another dude's balls if you're
Yes,
doing
you
DP.
are. Yeah.
Wow.
And the skin between, I don't know if you've ever, you probably haven't, I have, put a finger in your vagina and in your asshole. The skin between the two of them is paper thin.
Really?
So you feel, but I mean, the dicks are
Yeah.
rubbing against each other. So you can like literally feel them together. Yeah. Yeah. Try it tonight. Go home, stick a finger in both, and then touch your fingers to each other. It is like so thin.
Now I want to watch
Yeah.
porn and go, your dicks are rubbing together.
Yeah, they are. They are up in there. They're in there together.
Oh my
Wow.
God,
Mind's
that's
blown.
crazy.
Yeah. It really is. But it is such a
Wow.
fun experience. And I definitely do recommend like at least trying it. But I will say don't start big. Start with very small items.
Don't start big.
Girl.
Go
Yeah.
big or go home. Whatever to go big or go.
So funny story. The very first, like I said, I had been doing anal in my real life prior to porn
Yeah.
for a long time. But when I did my first anal scene for Peter North, and Peter North is very much known for his giant cock, and he's known for doing his giant cock in
Such
ass.
a kid.
It's a big
You're like,
anal thing.
he's known for his giant cock. I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh. That's me, Peter. That's why it's called Peter North.
Yeah.
Right? Hey,
wow.
he gets it up.
Or
But
north
his
and
dick
south.
is so big that in order to shoot with him, you have to like pass this test, and he gives you it's butt plugs.
The best to test?
Yeah.
Like the wide lines?
It's to make sure you can take his dick because he's not going to pay you to show up if you, when you get there, you're just like, I can't take it because it's
Yeah.
huge. So he needs to know that you can take the dick before you even get booked.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's so cool. You should talk about that on stage.
So
that is crazy.
They send you home with like, I think it was 4 or 5 butt plugs and they go up in size. Well, I was like, oh, I'm an anal queen. I'll just start with the big one. Girls, I put it in my butt and I passed out. I
What?
passed out from my body went into shock. Yeah. Luckily I was at home alone. Yeah. I'm at home alone and I put it in and I went lights out. Lights out.
That's one way to rob somebody. Hey.
Yeah. I woke up what couldn't have been like, I don't know, a minute later. And I was just like, oh my God. And like now I'm like, gotta get this thing out of my fucking ass.
You're telling me to try anal and you put this thing in
No.
and you pissed out?
That's because
My
it was
kids are gonna
about
be like, Mom, we're late for First of all, oh, damn it. She's got the chest piece up her ass again.
That's why I say start small. Work your way up.
Sylvia,
Don't go for the big boys straight out of the gate.
So, you passed out?
Yes.
That
Yes.
is in.
And
I feel I almost passed out the first time I tried to do anal.
was it
And
the
I-
big dick?
Really?
Is that? Yeah. Yes.
But it just was so painful
Yeah.
that I just was like, I'm not doing this ever again.
You have to, that's why I say start small and you got to breathe into it. But do you enjoy it now? Have you gotten to a point of enjoyment?
No, with that.
Oh.
He's definitely not doing it. Absolutely
That's
not.
hilarious. She's like, no, I know what size fits and that size does not fit. So, well, you know what? Good for you. Good for you.
Wow. Just skinny and
But you can get to a point of
Skinny and
enjoyment. I love that we're talking about Mark like he can't hear us. He
probably
can hear this
can't.
whole conversation. Right
does
now.
Mark do porn?
Mark does not do porn. Mark, we're so sorry. We just let the whole world know you've got a dick not meant for assholes.
I actually at least said that to his childhood friend when I met him in Michigan.
I mean, humongous. Congratulations, Mark. That's not easy to find. Give it up for Mark.
And he's a nice guy.
That's
I
a
told him, I said,
keeper.
good thing you didn't know you had a big dick until later on because you would have been an asshole.
Right?
Yeah.
You know?
Once
Be
they
a
find out,
problem.
you can tell if they have big dick because they're attitudes, right?
I'm telling you
Yeah.
right now, it's a
Sorry
skinny,
to the editors.
It is a skinny guy thing. It really is. I swear to you. In porn especially, like some of the skinnier guys that they bring in, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna break this kid, and then
Yeah.
they like bring out his dick, and I'm like, okay, so he's gonna break me. All
Third
right.
leg, the third leg, right? Totally
Yeah.
a tripod. I dated
Yeah.
a guy. I was like, ooh, that's a tripod. What am I gonna do with that?
Yeah. I also
Scary.
feel like the bigger their dicks are, the nicer they are. Don't you think?
That's,
that?
that's only if they know.
think so.
They don't, like, if you don't know that it.
But don't you
it
think that
was,
men
you
with
know.
small dicks are particularly angry?
Yeah,
and
because
mean?
people tell them they have small dicks
Yeah.
all the time. That's why.
Yeah, it can't be easy.
So if a guy is angry, he probably is a small dick. So there's
Yeah.
another pointer.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
Okay.
I am very thankful that at least as women, like we don't have anything like that. That it's going to be like, I mean, if you have
Maybe
small
little
tits,
titties
but you
That's
can
what
get
people
you
love
can
no
buy
matter what.
tits. You know, it's not like
Yeah.
these guys can buy
Available.
a bigger dick. That's what's sad.
I know.
You just have to
can't
get
pump
better in
it,
other
you can't do
places.
They got to
anything.
get better personalities.
They got to have a bigger tongue.
Yeah.
Be good at other things.
Yeah. True, true, true.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how big your dick is, as long as you're good at it with your tongue, right?
That-
For me,
I mean, I don't like oral.
Really?
I don't like
I love oral.
receiving
You're the first
oral.
person I
Oh,
knew.
really?
Yeah.
Who doesn't like oral.
Really?
First
Yeah.
person I've ever heard of
I
who
love
doesn't like
oral.
oral.
I love
Melts.
giving. I will suck a dick all day. I love that.
but you
I'm-
don't like it. Maybe.
Receiving.
No,
Yeah,
I,
they're experts. You're with the.
Yeah, you're good. Great hands.
I've had sex
Yeah.
with, I mean, at this point, I would gander to say nearly 1,000 people. You
Holy
know,
shit.
I bet I can, on one hand, give you a list of men, and I know them by name, who ate my vagina well. So
Yeah, I don't know that they're
we get
such good,
those
but I think that's.
yeah, I got them saved right here.
Gosh. I wonder
Yeah.
too if like it has to do with kissing too, like because I feel like it's so hard to find a good kisser.
Oh no, I love kissing. Yeah, but it is. I feel like I meet a lot of good kissers, but a bad kisser is a hard pass. Yeah, you can't.
Everybody's like,
But once you
We all remember
you've-
that one person that we kissed that was bad.
Yes,
bit your face or ate your face, like,
Or the
with
one that
teeth.
had too teethy.
Yeah, that's the thing. Eat your face, with
and
your
you
teeth.
try to tell them. Have you ever tried to tell somebody they're not a great kisser? And it's like so, like you just you're
mean.
hurting them.
Yeah, it's so
you
mean.
They just
know.
have practice.
I know.
Right, practice.
Yeah.
I'm having such a hard time dating. I don't know. Like, I'm just so confused with all of it. You know?
Dating is tough though, especially
Yeah.
in Los Angeles. It's one of the hardest places to date, specifically because everybody is working towards something. I feel like it's different in other places of the world where, I mean, I don't mean this in a negative way. It just is what it is. More people are working 9-to-5 jobs. More people are doing just the normal things in their day. And so it's easier to make that a dating relationship. But out here, everybody is such a hustler, you know, and everybody's so
doing
worried.
the different gigs, you mean?
Yeah.
all day
And I
long,
mean,
yeah.
like, think about even like the comedy aspect,
Yeah.
like how much time I put into writing, how much time I put into rehearsing, going to shows, like stuff like that. And then you put on top of it my 5 other careers. And it's like everybody is that way. And everybody's juggling so much. And
It's so expensive out here.
yeah. And I have a hard time. For me, when I date personally, I get lost in a relationship.
I do too.
And I have a really hard time of like, I focus so much of my attention on that person that my work does suffer. And then I'm like, once the relationship's over, I'm like, what were you doing? You know, you slacked off so much.
Distraction.
It's also the guy letting you get lost. I mean,
Yeah.
when you're with the right person, they're not going to allow you to get lost into it. They're going to want you to be like, okay, like what are your, you know,
What are
let's
your
get-
goals?
What are,
Right.
Yeah, how do
Let's
we
work
get you
on
out?
them.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel that that's a real relationship.
It
Yeah,
is.
when you get sucked in like that, it's just fantasy. It's going to be a temporary
lust.
thing, and you're just
It
you're
is
just
lust.
like lustful. Yeah, exactly. Because I do that too. I feel like I do
Yeah.
that, and then I'm like, oh, it's just a distraction, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And I
And
get
good
mad.
dick will do that. Good dick will just fuck your brain right
Dickmatized.
on up.
Dickmatized.
Yes.
Where is the good dick? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Where is the good dick?
I mean, it's out there. We just we gotta
don't
get you
date
out
a
there.
techie though.
Tech-
That's
no tech?
my. That's,
Why?
They can be really mean.
Mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I've
Do you
Like
think that's
smart
just
techie guys
Yeah.
can be a little mean.
like kind of condescendingly
Condescendingly
mean?
mean.
Yeah. I don't like that at
I
all.
think-
Don't talk down to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I'd say stay away from the
I think-
techies.
Yeah.
Everybody can mean. I mean, I think there's a type of there's mean guys everywhere. Like I don't know. I feel like I've dated a lot of mean guys.
Really?
Too. Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
date an actor. They're very emotionally open.
Yeah, they can cry
Yeah.
on command sometimes.
Right? Manipulative.
Too emotional, don't you think? I don't know. I think it's too emotional. Like I want somebody who's like,
Do you want to date a
Macho.
comic?
no, fuck no.
I've heard that. I've heard that comics don't date other comics.
date comics. I'm a comicist. I don't date comics.
It is weird because also I have dated a comic and you do slightly start to feel competition between the two of you.
With
also,
comedy.
yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. And you see them and
It does get weird.
yeah. So you've dated a comic.
I have. I've dated a couple comics.
Oh, see, and how do you?
Yeah.
Then what happens? You see them later, and you run into them, and
You know what? One of them moved to Europe, so I haven't run into him. But we
good.
actually do still chat. And
Okay.
great dick, Tamer. Well done. But I haven't run into the others.
that's good.
I don't know if they even still live in LA. I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be. Here's the thing: is I've never really left a relationship of like, I'll never see you again. Like usually when I leave a relationship, it's like this wasn't working for either one of us. Let's just go our separate ways.
Okay.
I feel like all of my exes would still at least have something nice to say. I was going to say jump in front of a bullet for me, but that's definitely not true. But they'd have something nice to say, I think. Yeah. I don't think anybody that I've dated has like a hate towards me. I
Okay.
will say that. So that's nice.
Okay, that's really nice. It says you're a good person.
That's the goal.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm really bad. I just like the black button. I really like this generation's black button.
I love a block button too.
black.
I thought you meant.
The black button? Is that what you thought she said?
Oh, I'm
I was
sorry.
like, oh, you like black guys? Okay, that's great.
No, BLOCK. Black. Sorry, Chicago accent. I love blacking people on Instagram. I love
Same.
blacking people on my phone. When I'm done, I'm like black. I don't want to.
I'm a big blocker as well.
Because I don't know. I'm really bad with boundaries, so I have to like stop.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just really bad at getting a little tipsy and then like dialing them up when I definitely should not, you know?
Man, that alcohol.
Yeah.
Got
I love
crazy.
drunk dialing.
Remembering that dick and then calling them up. I'm like, no.
You know, the best dick I've had since I've been divorced. I
Yeah.
met somebody online, and I feel like he's demon dick. Like I call him demon dick.
Because it's that good?
It's so good, but because he's so rotten. He's like
That
a really rotten person.
is a great
no.
demon dick. He's the
username.
worst. Yeah.
Over OnlyFans.
I call him demon dick, and I'm like, I call my friends up when I'm drunk. I'm like, after a show, I'm like, oh, tell me not to call demon dick.
Yeah.
I'm going by the 101. I'm like, no demon dick, no demon dick, you know?
But I kind of want the dick.
Demon
Yeah,
Slayer
I
right there.
want the demon dick. And he knows it. And I have to block him, you know? And as soon as I unblock him, I don't know how he knows.
Yeah.
It could be months later and he's like, boom, they're dialing. I'm
On
like,
it.
Fucking
Maybe
demon
he's
dick.
calling you every day and you just don't know and you've just had him on block.
Yeah, when you unblock them, all
Yeah.
their messages send
does?
too. Like
Oh, I didn't know that.
You get any messages that they
that
tried
they
to
sent
send
along
you.
the way.
Real,
Oh, that's kind of
not for months and
interesting.
months, right? I don't think so.
Now I kind of
I don't
want to
think
unblock people just to
I
see
know.
if they've tried to message me.
Yeah, no.
I've done it before. I've
Really?
unblocked someone and see a
Interesting.
message and I'm like,
Also, I wonder
Yeah.
if they can see when I block them. Do they know that?
no, you just go undelivered or it's just
like
It's just
delivered.
unread or
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Interesting. That's good to know.
yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, we're out of time.
Okay.
We did it.
This was so much fun.
We wrapped it up. That was it.
This was really fun girl talk.
Yeah, I
Thank
know,
you.
right?
Thank you.
All right, Susie. Well, tell the people where they can find you.
Okay, so to be sexy in 2024, we're gonna work on our confidence. We're all gonna be confident,
Yes.
right? And I'm gonna show my tits more.
Yes.
Yes.
You
Yes.
learned
Absolutely.
so much here.
You even
learned so
learned a new
much.
term.
yeah, I know, right? DP.
Yeah.
DP. I'm looking for a DP. We're gonna try 2024. We're gonna try some things. like
Yes.
DP. I'm gonna try. I want to try threesome with a girl. I want to try girl and boy.
yes.
Two guys.
Yes,
Wouldn't that be
yes,
fun?
yes.
Two guys do it.
Yes.
And then DP.
Yes.
But I don't want to pass out. So no Peter
Yeah,
North.
start small.
Peter North. Sorry, babe.
Yeah.
No demon dick
Maybe in
for
another
you.
life.
yeah.
But you can find me on Instagram at Susie_Sitcom. I'm performing at the Comedy Store on the 16th.
Fun.
In all girl show.
Oh, fun.
You should come.
Yeah.
And we should do some shows. I think we should
Yeah.
produce
Oh, nope.
something big.
Nope, not producing.
Not a show.
Nope.
Oh yeah. No, producing comedy shows are bad.
I'm
because
wearing
you can-
so many hats right
Yeah.
now, I can't even keep up. So-
producing comedy shows are bad. But I'm saying we should produce something
Yeah.
big. Something big. I don't know.
We'll see.
But we'll see. Instagram, you can find me doing stand-up comedy all over the Los Angeles area. And I guess I'll get on some dating sites too.
Yeah, you're going to find her and we're going to put her out there. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, reach out to Sylvia. Make sure you support her.
And let me know if you're interested in dating Susie or myself. Hell, let's get us both out there,
We
girl.
want a double date.
Yeah, how cute is that?
Yes, that would be good.
All right, guys, thank you so much. And until next time, adios.